Okay, I'm William. Today we're going to talk about using an irate customer. As you probably know, irate customers usually do not make an appointment, so we need to be ready for them ahead of time. No matter what level you're at in the company, at some point in time it's going to become your responsibility to deal with an irate customer. That is inevitable. But here's the good part. I don't know how to use my power.
10%. All the way up to that.
Good part is that after this session, you're going to learn how to create satisfied customers and, more importantly, guarantee yourself a successful career. Today, you're going to learn the 2 tools that you need to carry and the 2 steps that you need to take to diffuse an irate customer. Now, when approaching an irate customer, you need to have the right mindset, and that's really what these tools are, they're mindsets. The first one I want to talk about is just like your duck. It's called Feed My Family, FMF, and it's a mindset. You want to approach the customer and keep that calm feeling in your, all about yourself the entire time, no matter how loud they get. You don't want to elevate to their level. You don't want to let their bad manners affect your goals. You want to think about why you're there. You're there to feed your family. You don't want to get mixed up in all their nonsense if they're behaving that way. It can be difficult to deal with somebody when they're angry. You just want to be a duck. So there's your first tool. Second tool you want to have, that's also a mindset. It's going to keep you from correcting the customer. You're going to remember the customer's not always right, but they are always the customer. You got to be professional. Of course they're wrong. That's why they're irate in many cases. But you can't just correct them. You want to solve the problem without telling them that they're wrong. And with these 2 tools and these 2 methods that we're going to use, you should be able to be successful doing that. Now, Antoinette and I are going to do a demonstration for you. She's going to portray an irate customer, and I'm going to portray a shift manager. How's it going?
I'm very dissatisfied. You charged me for service.
Excuse me 1 second, sir. Hey, Jimmy.
I took care of it.
You did? Excellent. Okay, how can I help you?
Just let me talk to your supervisor.
So, have you guys experienced something like that when you're out shopping? The customer, how's that make you feel? Pretty special? I mean, you know, you realize people joke when they're at work, but you don't want them to put their personal work business ahead of your, you know, how many times you go to a bank and you see like 3 managers standing back there drinking coffee, laughing about, you know, and there's like 19 people in line. It's like, don't you guys maybe take it to the side or something to, you know, present a little better image? So that's obviously a lot of flaws to talk about there. So step 1 is to provide the proper communication environment. So what if it went like this? Hello, Ms. Turner?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Charles, the shift manager. Would you please just sit down with me so we can talk? See, now we've moved all the distractions, because I've taken her to like the boss's office. We've removed all the distractions that would otherwise interfere with the effectiveness of a conversation. So now we can apply step 2, which is active listening. We've got her in the right, we've got her sitting down, so I'm going to get down to the same level as her. I'm going to let her visualize that I'm paying attention to her situation. I'm going to be in a receptive sitting position so that when she's talking, she feels like she can bounce everything right off of me. I'm going to give her direct eye contact in the beginning, and then I'm just going to give her the right amount of intervals so she feels comfortable opening up to me. And now I'm just going to allow her to vent.
I'm very dissatisfied. You charged me for a service I never used. I know I did not make this purchase. I'm not going to pay for this. I've been a customer here for a long time.
Okay, well, let's look at this. I know when I'm a customer, I expect things to make sense. So what I've done here is I've shown her I understand her situation. I've shown empathy. She sees me as a human, not a corporation. I haven't corrected her. I've just empathized. And now you're going to do whatever it takes to correct the problem without correcting the customer. And in this case, there's an app that the company has that will solve the problem she had. And you have a Gmail account or a Microsoft account?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've got an app that can fix that. If you'd allow me to, I'd love to help you
Okay.
install that. So now I want you guys to try, pretend you're dealing with an irate customer. Maybe practice that listening position in your seat, the eye contact, maybe for, when you can pretend the other one's angry.
How about your appetizer deal? I think you could just be like...
I walked in the door where people were talking. I sat down.
If someone's waiting in line in line and
He's not a real example. He works in a restaurant. He's that's good.
Manager for you. You go back there, you explain to the man what's happening. Hi, I'm so and okay, I'll take care of the bill for you. And here's the it's always good to upgrade somebody. If the customer ship it out to a higher management, if they get something.
this time warning, like they encourage you, they don't want you to reach out to them. They want you to take care of them. They give them as much discount as you want.
But what happens if the customer is mad at you, there's nothing you can say right there to refuse them. Because once they see you, they see the problem.
I can discount your movie.
But they see you, they see the problem, so you gotta ship it to somebody else. Like he's the guy server, I don't want to talk to him.
You guys want to keep talking about it? Sure. All right, well, that's what we got.